guys, it's Victoria Abel here with Stillwell Racing with PR. It is a hot day here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for round 4, day 1 of the Summer Shootout. It is Bandolero Day and it looks like it's going to be a good one, so let's go racing.
What are you doing, Ben?
Take some laps. Check the gear.
Hey guys, I'm here with Joshua Horniman. Josh, tell me how the Summer Shootout has been for you.
It's going good so far. We're going back and forth, especially in week 1 and 2. But overall, we're doing a good, consistent week. And this week we are looking pretty good so far, especially in classes, trying to improve the line because we got the engine fit stuff. So now we're getting ready to go to the main event, qualified 4th, and let's see what it takes us.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see you race today, and good luck. Hey guys, I'm here with Matt Horniman, Joshua Horniman's dad. So Josh is hearing impaired. Tell me about how that affects his life and racing.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's definitely a challenge. I mean, but I'm just so proud of him for kind of overcoming those challenges, you know. Sometimes communication with him at the track's a little tough. You know, I have to take out his hearing aids and put in his earpieces when he goes out and vice versa when he comes in, you know. So sometimes I have to translate for him to the crew chief, you know, to let him know what's going on with the car and that kind of stuff. But I'm just super proud of him for overcoming a real challenge in his life.
That's amazing, and we're all proud of him, and we're excited to see him out there.
All right, thanks so much, guys.
How was your heat race?
Good. Finished P2, started dead last. So that was a good race.
Where does that put you for the feature?
I'm going to redraw right now.
All right, good luck.
Spots for Josh. So today I'm Garrett low. As Garrett prepares for his I-race, we'll clear Josh and hopefully we go to the front. And just so Garrett knows, I picked up Josh 3 tenths today.
Get up today, buddy.
All right, so our Outlaw division getting kicked off here. On the front row, you have the 21 of Carter Russo, and to his outside, the 5 of Zach Fowler. Second row, his brother and sister duo, Cameron Murray and Olivia Murray. Joshua Horniman back there in 7th. Green flag is in the air. An excellent start by the 5 of Zach Fowler. He's almost clear of Carter into turn number 1. Cameron Murray looking 3 wide, thinks better of it. Backs out as he'll let Carter Russo and Zach Fowler duel it out door to door down into turn number 3. If you're looking for a little bit further back there, you see the 42 of Mason Surgeon looking like he's going to make a move on the 18 of Truett Miranda. And Carter, at that moment, Carter's clear, but a little wiggle in turn number 2 allows Zach Fowler to look to the inside, and Cameron Murray's going to take advantage of both of them and go 3 wide in turn number 3. As Carter's going to fall in line and get right behind the 04 Murray. And he's going to look to the inside to go 3 wide as the caution comes out for the 18 of Killian McMahon over in turn number 2. He's backwards. And on this restart, we've got the 04 of Cameron Murray on the front row with the 42 of Mason Surgener. Carter Russo starting in 5th for this one with Joshua Horniman up in 6th on the outside. Green flag in the air. As we fire off into turn number 1, 2x2. No crazy 3 wide action just yet. As the leaders are all 2x2 all the way back through to the top 6. As Horniman's the first one to jump down. He'll jump down in behind Carter as we're 3 wide coming off at turn number 4. Once again, the 21 of Carter Russo to the inside, bringing the Stillwell Racing with PR teammate with them as the 42 and the 21 make contact. Surgener continues to keep on going as Carter's going to drive away clean and clear. Everybody makes it away clean and clear as you got Horniman moving up to the 3rd spot as well. Cameron Murray way out in front. Carter Russo in 2nd. The battle for 3rd is on between the 5 of Zach Fowler and the 43 of Josh Horniman. We're going to go look in on that battle as Truett Miranda stalking back there along with Chris Kuhn in the 48. There's 23 of Joshua Souza, a little bit further back in the field, dueling it out with the 07 of Cameron Chaney. Pretty good racing action now as we got a couple green flag laps in. Carter's going to look like he's going to try to run down the 04 Cameron Murray, but that big lead's going to be hard to run down. Looks like the battle for third has been settled as the caution comes out. I was going to say this is for the 42 of Mason Surgeon around in turn number 2. Looks like he got a bit of damage. But so far it's looking really good for Carter Russo and Joshua Horniman as well. Carter's been able to take the lead a little bit later on. And on this final restart, Carter's leading Zach Fowler, Cameron Murray, and the rest of the gang to the green. And it fires as we're green. Carter, a lot better restart than he had earlier. Fowler did not fire off that good. Murray is actually going to be able to get door-to-door and clear Fowler off of turn number 2. Yes, the front 3 are nose and tail heading off into turn number 3. Carter looking excellent out front. He's done a great job. Josh Horniman had a little bit of an issue earlier on in the race, and it backed him up a little bit, but he's been putting in a great effort today, even though it looks like the finish is not going to be what he deserved after how he ran. The top 3's looking stout. The top 3's been pretty strong all year between, so far it seems like it's going to come down between Carter Russo, Cameron Murray, and Zach Fowler. But Truett Miranda looking to throw his name in there as well. White flag is out. One more time down the back straightaway for Carter as the 5 of Zach Fowler is able to get around the 04 Cameron Murray. But it's all perfect for Carter Russo as he's able to come back to the front, take the lead and the win. And we'll check out with the team in the pits.
Number 1. That's 2. Hadn't spotted a race like that in a while. I got the spot from my boy Josh Horniman and came on P7th, had a top 5 car. Looks like she went to war today, but
Well, what about Carter?
he won. And he drove his butt off, and proud of that boy. He came in clutch, had a lot of pressure from the 04 Murray, and he ran us a good race. Another good race from Cameron and Zach both, and that's his second win today. So good for Carter. So it puts us in a good shoes for the rest of the season. Just keep putting them down, and maybe we can come out with a championship.
Another great day of racing and another win for Carter Russo here at round 4 of the Summer Shootout. I'm Victoria Abel with Stillwell Racing with PR. We'll see you tomorrow for some great legend car action. This is Victoria Abel here with Stillwell Racing with PR. It is round 4 Legend Car Day, and on track we have our 2 semi-pros, Justice Calabro and Garrett Lowe. And for our Chargers race, we have Izzy Wilson. Looking forward to getting our first win in the Legend car, and we're ready to go racing.
Unfortunately, we've had a storm come through, so we're going to bolt these on and hopefully we'll be good in the rain. We'll see what happens.
We're making a little adjustment here. Hopefully the track will dry out a little bit and we won't be too loose, but I think we've got a chance today now that the rain's come. Might be able to pick up a few spots on the start, hopefully pick my way through the field. Wish me luck.
Making a little adjustment. We hopefully it's the right decision, and we can get Justice from, I guess where we're at, P10 to the front, and maybe Garrett from 4th to the front.
See, we're getting ready for our semi-pro main event. It's a little wet, but we're gonna make it work and hopefully finish more laps than last week. And yeah, good luck to all of our drivers.
And as the semi-pros take to the racetrack, this broadcast is brought to you by zMAX. If you're looking to get the most out of your street car, or you're looking to get your race car into victory lane, zMAX has everything that you need from cleaners, lubricants, degreasers, and motor oil. Choose zMAX, the official partner of Stillwell Racing with PR. And with that, 21 semi-pro legend cars are on track for 25 laps here in the wet. Incredible qualifying performances put in by the front of the field in the wet, and it's led to Jaden Daniels and Connor Jones being on the front row. In row number 2, a Summer Shootout favorite, Tommy Good, to his outside, the 06 of Garrett Lowe. And in row number 3, the 6 of Jake Waltman, the round 3 winner. And to his outside, the 22 of Will Robusto. These guys and girls are going to have to tiptoe their way around the quarter-mile confines of Charlotte Motor Speedway. The top line is the fast line. Green flag is in the air. Jaden Daniels spinning the tires. Connor Jones spinning the tires. And a great launch by Jaden by the time she got to the start-finish line. And she's able to clear, and she's able to get to the top. We've already got contact early on. Justice Calabro off the racetrack in turn number 2. And you see on his Johnny Brusco's cam, he's able to get back in line and not lose a whole lot of ground as the action is already on fire in the wet. The field following Jaden Daniels down to turn number 1. Connor Jones looking to the inside, trying to find a little bit of grip. He's not going to be able to find any. Garrett Lowe through to second place as he just follows Jaden around the top. You'll see Garrett's going to try to work over Jaden the best he can. Any little bit of contact can send you flying off the racetrack here on the slick surface. So the racing back through, you see Will Robusto diving to the inside of the 19 of Tommy Good. As the caution comes out, we've got one around on the back straightaway. So the first caution in this one, as Jaden Daniels, currently your leader, Garrett Lowe in second, Tommy Good third, Will Robusto in fourth. And while we're under caution, we'll take the opportunity to remind everyone to go check out our Facebook page, Stillwell Racing with PR, where you can keep up with all of our race team's activities throughout the 2020 season. And visit our YouTube channel, where you can catch up with all the behind-the-scenes action from the racetrack and at the shop in our weekly vlog series. We'd like to give a big shout out to our friends over at legendsnation.tv. They're broadcasting the entire 2020 Summer Shootout in full, and you can catch all of the racing action from Charlotte Motor Speedway with legendsnation.tv. So go subscribe. So for this restart, you see the 24 Jaden Daniels, your leader, chooses the outside. Why did she do that? Because the outside line is the fast line when it's wet. You get the most traction and the most grip around the outside of the racetrack. There's not a lot out there, but the best place to be is on the outside to see all the water in the middle lane. The field's ready, and the green flag is back in the air. Jaden Daniels, Garrett Lowe in the outside line get a great launch down into turn number 1. Tommy Good trying to fight alongside on the inside of the 2 leaders, and he's not going to be able to prevail. He's going to end up back and forth behind the 6 of Jake Waltman as the battle is on for the lead. Jaden Daniels trying to hold off the 06 of Garrett Lowe. Garrett Lowe out of Gastonia, North Carolina, has been racing with us here, still racing with PR for the last few years. He started at 14 years old. He's been racing for 4 years now for us, and he has improved every time he's got out on the racetrack. So we're really proud of what Garrett has been able to accomplish so far. We're hoping to see how he does throughout the 2020 season. But his racing career started at the NASCAR Hall of Fame, running their simulators, and then it progressed into iRacing. And from there, he's went into a Bandolero and out into the Legend car, and he's won several times on the sim rigs, and he's come very close here to winning at Charlotte Motor Speedway on the quarter mile, but he's got some Bandolero wins back in the day on the road course, a Winter Heat Championship, and he's hoping to add that Summer Shootout Championship to that. As we ride along with Justice Calabro here and the Johnny Brusco's zMAX cam as he's fighting his way back through the field, coming back up through there after he went off track early on in this one. As now, Garrett Lowe under fire from Jake Waltman. Waltman not able to get the run, like they may have almost got together. But Garrett's able to hold on to that spot. He's going to look to track down Jaden Daniels, who's got herself a pretty good gap out front. So everything's settling down. All strung out, single file. Everybody's like a big conveyor belt around the outside. You see Rajah Caruth work his way around the 5 of Carson Ware. Cody Ware races in the Cup Series. We got the split screen going on here. Garrett Lowe down in the bottom right-hand corner, he's stalking the back bumper of the 24 of Jaden Daniels out in front. And you see Justice on the main cam here. He's looking to make up some ground as well. but the battle's starting to heat up front as the top three are getting a little closer. Garrett looking to the outside, and he's there. What a move. He's around the outside. Jaden Daniels left the door open. Slot Garrett to the lead, and Jake Waltman looking to the outside as well as the battle's going on back there for 4th, 5th, and 6th as well. And Justice is able to make his way through 2 cars down the front straightaway there. So moves being made. Garrett Lowe, the driver out of Gastonia, North Carolina. He was still racing with PR. He is up front. Jaden Daniels in 2nd, Jake Waltman 3rd, Austin Saunders 4th, and Tommy Good rounds out the top 5. And our other driver in the semi-pro class, Justice Calabro, all the way up to 7th position after being hung out to about 18th after the first lap. So Garrett really starting to put down some laps out front, and really cool to see these guys really maneuver around the wet. The track's real slick. You see the cars are sliding just out on the edge of being out of control. They're able to work their way through all these conditions, and the conditions will continue to change throughout this race as the track starts to dry out. So you'll actually start seeing the drivers move the groove from the top side down to the middle before the end of this race. And you can see the battling heating up between Justice and Tommy Good now as they're battling for 6th. The 03 of Austin Saunders and the 22 of Will Robusto in that mix as well. So it's really 4th back to 7th. They're all in a blanket, and our 3 leaders are in a blanket as well, fighting for that first spot. Tommy looking to put the pressure on the 03 and hoping he makes a mistake. Garrett continuing to lay down laps as Jaden Daniels trying to turn up the pressure on Garrett. Unable to do so far. But a lot of green flag laps going down here in the wet. It's Jaden looking to the inside, but she's leaving the door open for the 6th and Jake Waltman, who's in the door, and he's going to force his way in. Jaden left the top open. Waltman fills the hole and follows Garrett around the track, and he's around. Jake Waltman goes around in 3 and 4, but he's able to keep going. So the caution does not come out. We are still green. And that just gives Garrett a big lead over the 2nd place car, which is now the 22 of Will Robusto. Move Jaden back to 3rd, 4th Tommy Good, 5th Austin Saunders, Justice Calabro in 6th. And the caution comes out. Not exactly sure what happened. We've probably got a car around. It is the 7 of Daniel Johnson here.
Garrett has maintained the lead, and Justice is in 3rd place.
And Garrett has looked very good indeed, Victoria. Garrett has led a lot of laps in this one. He's hoping to close this one out strong and come home with his first Summer Shootout victory. And we're going to restart this one with about 5 laps to go. Now he's got pressure from Jake Waltman from behind, the 22 of Will Robusto to the inside, and Justice is lining up on the inside of row 2. Green flag is back out. Once again, the outside line seeming dominant as they head off into turn number 1. Garrett is able to Robusto's still there, and Garrett is cleared. And so is Waltman as they head off into turn number 3. So already the top 5 looking to be single file as Saunders trying to get underneath Justice, but he's not able to. So the battle is now for 1st and 2nd, 3rd and 4th, and then 5th is waiting to pounce as he's going to look to the inside of Calabro back there for 4th. And he's not able to. Justice hangs on for now. So now the race is for the lead. Garrett Lowe, Jake Waltman, mano a mano out front in the closing stages of this one. Garrett out front, what he needs to do is just put his car in the dry spot on the racetrack in order to maintain maximum grip and be able to hold off that 6 car. But it looks like Waltman's car is coming on strong as the laps close in this one, and he's starting to get a little impatient back there, starting to knock on the back door of the 06. And Robusto is not being patient either. He is looking to the inside, looking wherever Waltman is not, trying to find a little extra grip to get a run off the corner. Justice back there as well, stalking for any little mistake as Waltman putting the bumper to the 06 of Garrett Lowe, knocking on the back door, and has allowed Will Robusto to look to the inside, but he's not quite able to get the run off of turn number 2 to get underneath, to get alongside. Coming to the white flag this time, and Waltman makes contact. Garrett Lowe up off the racetrack. Now we're 2x2 for the lead and for 3rd. As we come around 1 and 2 for the final time to the inside. Robusto looking to clear. He's not quite clear. Waltman fighting back on the outside. Justice and Garrett fighting for 3rd, door to door. Leaders make contact. Waltman clear. He's going to come to the checker flag for the win as you ride on board with Justice for 4th. alongside with Garrett Lowe. What a wild last lap where we had 4 cars in the mix for 2 different battles. We're going to send it down below to see how it went.
Got up to the front, started 4th. We led probably a good 15, 20 laps maybe. Car was just flying all night. And unfortunately, we just got moved out of the way coming to the white. So nothing we can really do about that except pay it forward later. So we'll see what happens. But I guess we'll take a 3rd and keep going because that's about all we can do right now. So thanks, Stillwell, parents, grandparents for helping funding this whole deal. Stillwell for just giving great cars every week. We've been real fast. We just need to go get a win.
We started P10 and got involved in a little incident on the first lap going into the first corner, which sent us all the way out into the grass. But we rebounded real fast, drove it all the way back up to 10th, and then to 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th. Had a few restarts where we were like stuck in 5th, but towards the end of the race, there was a little incident. We were able to make our way up to 4th, and then it was just a battle with the top 4 cars from there. It was one hell of a race, and I'm just happy we got it back in the way that we did.
So Jordan, that was another exciting week here at the Summer Shootout.
You're right, Victoria. Carter got it done on Monday with an outstanding race, fighting Zach and Cameron Murray for the win. And tonight, the rain threw a wrench into things, and then I think we made a good adjustment with Garrett and Justice to help them out. And then I think Garrett led a lot of laps. Unfortunately, didn't come home with the win. But I thought Justice looked really confident and poised to be able to make a mistake on lap 1 or have to avoid someone else making a mistake on lap 1. And then he was able to pick his way back up to P4. They were door-to-door at the finish line, but unfortunately, those were 3rd and 4th instead of 1 and 2. So that win's coming very soon for either one of them. So really excited to see what they got for the rest of the summer.
So that wraps it up for this week's Summer Shootout, and we'll be back next week for the doubleheader.